Well, it's personal rig upgrade time. So for those of you who aren't familiar with my personal gaming machine, it's a Silverstone TJ07 with some Antec 900 case front covers so that I can have a dual 120mm radiator there in the front. And then I've also got a 980X CPU with 24 gigs of RAM, Big Bang X Power, GTX 480 liquid cooled, Killer Xeno network card, 9260 LSI RAID card hooked up to 8 SSDs in the back. Got an Asus Zonar Sense going on there. I've got some UV cold cathodes positioned sort of around different places. Good for lighting effects because this is UV blue tubing. I've got a quadruple 120mm thermochill rad, so that's a total of 6x120 with the dual 120 in the front and the quadruple 120 in the bottom. On the back we find actually a lot of the cooler hardware that's going on in here. So we've got an M-cubed T-balancer, which helps me control all the fan speeds. So it uses the temperatures that it gets from various probes in order to adjust fan speeds or even turn them off entirely when I don't need them. That is 8. Yeah, these are stacked double here. So that is 8 Force 120 gig Corsair SSDs running off that LSI RAID controller. So that is a total of 900 and whatever, 800 and something gigs of SSD storage for my boot drive. Enermax Revolution 1050 watt power supply. Check out this fluid. It's like so murky. Needs to be cleaned out and replaced, so that'll be part of this procedure. My trusty MCP 655, which has been running for about 3 years now without a hiccup. And so I apologize for the cabling mess on the back here, but yeah. We're not really doing anything differently probably with it this time around. I mean, there's a few things in here that are kind of, you know, sleeved, but I don't worry too much about the cabling on the back as long as the cabling on the front's okay. And it's not too bad, right? Come on guys, reassure me here. It's not too bad, right? Okay, so what are we doing? First of all, power supply's got to go. It's only 80 plus silver, so we'll be replacing that with an XFX Pro 1000 limited edition 80 plus platinum power supply. What I like about this one so much, and I mentioned this during the unboxing, is the hybrid fan control. So that switch is right here, which basically allows it to turn the fan off entirely under low loads. This is a silence freak enthusiast PC. That is why I have all the fans controlled by the T-balancer. Most of the fans are actually off during day-to-day operation, with only the ones on the bottom radiator running at a nominal speed. So adding this will allow me to turn off this fan, which has been kind of bothering me kind of 90% of the time, anytime I'm not running something very intensive. What I'll also be doing is I will be adding silver fittings. So these are Bits Power True Silver compression fittings. Please focus. Please focus. There we go. Bits Power True Silver compression fittings to anywhere where I can put them. This will allow me to avoid having my water gunk up like this again because it is antimicrobial, which means stuff will not grow in the loop. I will also be upgrading to LGA 2011. So we've got an MSI, whatever this is. It's a GD65, X79, a GD65 8D. Haven't quite decided on the RAM configuration. I'm either going to leave those copper heads in there because they look ballin', or I'll throw in my OCZ special Linus edition, never existed for anyone but me, RAM SKU. So this is, see? Matches the motherboard really, really well. That was why I specifically requested this color of spreader. It's like DDR3 2000 or something like that. So I might throw those in there and just go for 4 DIMMs, 16 gigs. Haven't quite decided yet. So we'll figure that out later. And I'm also upgrading the graphics card. So from a GTX 480, I'm going to be going with an EVGA GTX 590 classified liquid cooled card. And the piece that I am most proud of, whoops, you know what guys, give me a sec here. The piece that I am most proud of, the centerpiece of this build, is going to be my limited edition SwiftTech Apogee HD gold plated water block. So there it is, the limited edition stickers on there somewhere. There we go. Limited edition number 169. So bling with the bits power. True gold compression fittings. I'm normally anti two-tone, but I had to do it. So like I said, I'm either going to go with this RAM and keep the color scheme black and silver and blue other than the water block, or I'll leave in the copper heads just to have them matching. So there's going to be a couple challenges because unlike the Revolution 1050 watt, which has 4 SATA cables per modular connector, this guy has 3, so it means I might have to widen this hole a little bit to get another connector up there. Alternately, I can not run this Molex, and then I can use a SATA to Molex adapter in order to power all this stuff, but we'll figure it out. And yeah, hopefully there will be some kind of a performance improvement, especially in games. I'm not expecting too much in the way of a CPU performance boost, going from a 980X to a 3960X, but should be able to render your guys' videos just a little bit faster and get games going quite a bit faster with the liquid-cooled GTX 590. So thank you for checking out this little teaser video of my upgrade, and I'm probably not going to update you guys again until it's done, but who knows, I might show some in progress, depends on what you guys demand. So what are we going for here? We're going for more power, more efficiency, and to clean out the old water cooling gunky loop that's become a little bit, well, gunked up. And got my cat attacking my leg, so we're gonna call it quits here on this one. Let's see if he wants to visit here. Hold on. I'm gonna do this thing. Let's see if he jumps on my shoulder. Oh, no, he just wants to nuzzle right now. You can probably hear him purring. Oh, maybe not. Well, there we go. I think we're done here.